Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And good evening, everybody. We're going to start off tonight in Glendive. Sandy Dara got this picture. She just says kind of a cloudy day. There wasn't much sun, just kind of a boring, gloomy type of day out there. Yeah, that's true, but now it's snowing, Sandy. So it's a whole different day altogether. Let me show you the way it looked in Powell, Wyoming today. Picture from Lynn Richardson got this picture of their sunrise. You can see it was kind of overcast, but there was a few holes in the clouds. A couple of sun breaks out there where the sun got through and made a couple of different colors out there. Now take a look. Here's the way it looks right now. Live picture from the Q2 iCam up on top of the first. Actually, no, this is up on top of the rims. We're looking at, I believe, 6th Avenue Street there. Look at the snow and the different. Here it is on top of the First Interstate Bank Tower. And look at the streets. They're starting to fill up. They're going to be very icy and slick in the morning for you. Now, the temperature, remember it was 41 degrees? It's now dropped down to 4 degrees. Yeah, it's very chilly. Winds are out of the northeast at 10. Makes it feel like 11 below zero right now in Billings. Now, our reported high, as we said, was 41. The low, it just switched now. Now it's 4 for the low. We've been dropping ever since we got to 41 degrees this afternoon. You'll notice here the normal high is 40. We actually beat that today. The record is 66 set back in 1996. Record low is 24 below zero back in 1949. And as far as precipitation, already we have measured 1/100th of an inch of precipitation, come down to about half an inch of snow out there. Now you notice we're still a little bit behind normal for the month at 1800s. Need to be a 0.20. We'll probably catch up to that before the night is over with. For the month, I should say for the year, we're at 1.13. Only need to be a 0.68 to be caught up to average, so we're still actually ahead of normal. Now, our current temperatures around the state, we're way below zero over at Cut Bank, 11 below zero. You're seeing sub-zero to single digits above and below zero across the high line. Now, back here towards the south central part of the state, we were pretty warm most of the day, but now we're starting to cool down. At 4 degrees at Billings, you see 20s out in the southwest. Let me show you our reported highs. Actually, let me show you the wind chill factors first. We're looking at wind chill factors all around here. Teens and 20s below zero. Here in Billings right now, it feels like it's 11 below zero. Now, our reported high, we actually got up to 41. 48 at Sheridan across the high line. They were cold all day, but these were the best they've done. 32 degrees for the high temperature over Lewistown. Over at Helena, 41 degrees. It was 40 over in Bozeman. Now, all of those are starting to cool down a bit. So let's move on and show you. We had a lot of snow up in the northwest corner of the state. Libby had 12 inches, a little more than that. Yak had a little over 10 inches. At Big Fork, a little over 4 inches. Whitefish, 4.3. And Columbia Falls had 4 inches of snow. And so now their winter storm warning has since been canceled. We still have a little winter storm warning down towards the southwest in Yellowstone Park. But over here, instead of a winter storm warning, we now have an avalanche warning. We've had some avalanches on the backcountry by St. Regis Basin and also in the Lookout Pass zone. So looking for problems there with a lot of snow. Actually closed Interstate 90 for a time in that area. Meanwhile, back in central Montana, we do have a winter weather advisory, 2 to 4 inches of snow around the Billings area, 48 inches down towards southwest Montana, and back in the northeast, wind chill factors going to 35 below zero tonight. Ice jams over at the Jefferson River, so it's really bad in Madison County as well. A lot of flooding in that region. Doppler radar shows you the snow continues to push on through here tonight. We'll move on and show you that all this moisture is streaming up through this area right here. And so at the surface, here's what we see. Here's your cold front dropping down out of Montana tonight, going into Wyoming. Scattered snow showers continue to move in with that as the rest of the night goes on. We could see maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow in Billings. Then as far as tonight, temps cool back down to the teens out west. Sub-zero across most of eastern Montana. Billings will drop to 2 degrees below zero tonight. Get back up into the teens and 20s out in south central Montana out in the west. Also into the 30s there. But for Billings tonight, it'll be 2 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, about a 90% chance for snow. Could pick up 1 to 2 inches of snow out of that. And well, for the next 7 days, we're looking at teens and 20s into the weekend. We roll it back to about 12 degrees by Monday and then back up to 25 by Wednesday. Let's go back to the desk.